What is up, everybody? Stud City here, and in my background we have Stud City. Now it's gotten really big, guys, so in today's video we're gonna just do a Lego tour, our Lego room tour, not a room tour, but our Lego city tour. Let me spit it out. As well as, you know what, I'll show you the rest of the room as we kind of progressed and made a lot of changes. But the majority of the video is going to be on my Lego city, and I'll go ahead and show some in-depth views of the Lego city and some changes that I've made, and just an overall standpoint of, so you can see the entire Lego city. You can see Ninjago in the background there, but from this point of view, you can't really get a good look. You can see my Santa Fe and just a brief outline of some of the downtown area. You can't even see some of the forest. But without further ado, guys, if that's something you are looking forward to, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and let's jump into today's video. But first things first, guys, let's go ahead and look at one of the largest changes. We can see I ballasted my train tracks. We've actually got quite some distance on this. You can see over here, if you pay attention to detail, I don't have tiling for this section, but hopefully in the future we can find it on the pick brick wall, as that's my cheapest alternative, as well as we're missing the 2x4 plates in dark bluish gray, so we're going to need those to kind of finish working on this, as well as dark bluish gray tiles to finish the corner sections. But we did get quite a ways down tiling and ballasting this. We're just missing a handful of pieces, and I hope we can get there sometime in the near future. But I think it looks really good, especially having the completed side over here under the train station. This is quite the corner. You can see kind of overhangs, but and then over here as well, we kind of did the ballasting, just missing the tiles and the 2x4s that actually go in between. So not bad. I think it's a lot of progress, and I'm kind of happy with where it's coming out. You guys can see my Santa Fe passenger train making its rounds of my Lego city. Definitely a lovely train, and I enjoy watching this thing go round and round. But I'd like to switch it out here in the near future. Maybe wintertime we could throw something else up, but for now, this is our Lego city train. We have our custom Stud City sign with some amazing minifigs as a tribute to the front of our downtown area, guys. And then starting in front, we have some road plates that kind of loop around the Lego city. We have corner garage, the police station, and brick bank all next to each other with a handful of minifigs and all dressed up sidewalk. I think it came out really good. Very cool surrounding area. I love how I did that tree there. I think it looks really cool and highly detailed. Some of the like really cool things I like to feature, like the popcorn stand over here. I think it has a little good touch, and you can see the street lights there. I think it's really cool. On the opposite side, guys, we have the downtown diner with that snazzy vintage hot rod car right there in pink. And behind that, trailing, we have the Lego Ideals one in blue. I think that's cool. And then actually parked in the corner garage, we have the free promo from 2020, the hot rod in blue. I think that's really cool. But going back to the downtown diner, we have the Lego Store half modular mock, which I think that came out really cool in my Lego city. And the reason I made this, guys, was to fill the assembly square half modular gap. That way I had an even lamppost, as you can see right there. Yeah, but with even lampposts, guys, I kind of have the Parisian restaurant a little bit hidden on that far side, but it actually makes a really cool alleyway for the Grand Emporium where it leads into. I think that's really cool. Something different you don't often see, but I will give it to you that it is hidden just a little bit. But taking a further look at the Grand Emporium, beautiful set. It is a corner modular, and we did squeeze it in there. But following our Grand Emporium, guys, we have the Pet Shop modular and like a townhouse, just an apartment complex. Very cool modulars. I love those too. They really look good next to each other, and I think overall they just really stand out. A lot of people complain about the colorways, but I really like the dullness of them. I think it's something unique to those modulars. But going ahead, looking at the Bookshop, this is definitely aesthetically pleasing to look at. I believe the interior lacked quite a bit, but I think overall, just looking at it, which basically what it comes down to in a Lego city, this one really does look very nice. Let me get a farther out view I really like that. But going into the Fire Brigade, which is next to that, has a really good touch. And then if you do want to take just a small peek, we just have a lot of Porsche 911s lined up on that street. So not a whole ton of work has gone into that. But on the opposite side, guys, we have a little mock house over here next to the mini modulars. A bunch of minifigs just hanging out. You got Ahsoka there with some Space Army. A bunch of cool minifigs in front of the police station. Leaves us with a open view of the new Daily Bugle. This set's pretty awesome, guys. This thing is very massive. You can tell how big it is if I just step away. That thing is massive. And then next to it, we have the Palace Cinema to just kind of help portray its height. I think it does a good job. But then taking a step back, guys, we added this recently, which was the Spring Lanterns Festival. And I think it was a good placement on my end to put it over here. I know we did some shifting around, but I think this was probably one of the best solutions I came up with. That way it is kind of facing Ninjago on the opposite side. But I did incorporate a crane that we got not too long ago to kind of show this is under construction. As I do want to get rid of this mini modular house and fill it with something better for the area. But here is a closer look at the Spring Lanterns Festival. Golly, is this set beautiful to look at up close. There's just so much going on. But past that, guys, we have the Batmobile just hanging out over here. And we have this small little fence. We kind of separated the road from Ninjago and the ocean. So I think this is cool. We got some dolphins going crazy over there. Got a little beach front coming out over here. And then I'll go ahead and take a step back to see Ninjago City. Well, Ninjago City, the docks, and the Ninjago City Gardens. The trifecta, as a lot of people in the community like to say. This is absolutely a beautiful setup. The Ninjago City Gardens over here is actually lit up. I just don't have it plugged in right now because I don't have an extra USB wall plug-in. But I'll find one and I'll get that plugged in for the next one. And then finally, guys, to our last section. And the Lego City is far from complete and will have to be completed in the near future. But just our Lego Blacksmith. Bunch of medieval minifigs with our treehouse hidden back there. I'd actually love to switch the leaves sometime here in the near future. And this guy's just, I just have some minifigs laid out, and you can see that little cabin over there. But this is nothing. I really want to work on this area and work towards completing it in the future. I love this section over here. He's kind of running from the velociraptors. But yeah, definitely want to add to this and make some custom trees in the near future and blend it more into Ninjago City and blend it away from the actual Lego City. And that is going to wrap up today's video, guys. I am so sorry for ending it here short. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy this awesome Lego City because I had so much fun making this. I had fun making this video. I love making videos because I'm on my Lego City. I only do it like once a month. And I feel like that's just not enough because I actually had a ton of people requesting me to make this video. So this is why I've done it, because I don't honestly think I've done a whole lot. So I didn't want to make one for the month of August. But with the demand, so many people were asking me, I couldn't help but show it off a little bit and just kind of do some in-depth tour of it. And I hope I got close enough for you, and I hope I spent enough time covering some of the details. There's so many details to go through, and maybe that's another future video I could do, is just spend some time looking at just little details. But once again, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up, comment below, let me know your favorite part of my Lego City, and don't forget to subscribe. Enjoy the bloopers. We'll see you in the next video. Stud City, out. First things first, guys, after the loud train, if you can actually hear me, we ballasted the train tracks. We actually got a great segment done. Okay, guys, fun fact. The train tracks came undone over here, and I'm not gonna lie, the Santa Fe took a free fall. I just rebuilt it, and my heart hurts a little bit. Not gonna lie, my heart hurts. The mock skyscraper. It needs work, guys, but definitely better from our seeing it last. I will definitely do an update video here in the near future. But this thing's pretty awesome. The city's a mess, guys. I do apologize.